to my channel. Just keep swimming. 1111. Thank you for showing up and watching me today. This video is going to be a past, present, and future reading for you and anyone else that resonates. And at the end of the video, I will be closing out with the $31 dedicated names that went ahead and, well, they purchased a past, present, and future reading earlier this weekend. Don't miss these announcements. If you've missed that announcement and you've missed your chance to have your personal reading done here live, please hit the like button and subscribe so next time you don't miss it, okay? Because I do lots of live personals pretty often, and you'll have a good chance at making one of those if you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon, okay? All right. Whoops. Hi, Doja Cell. I'll be sending you your recorded reading after this video, so that's going to be nice. And TQ, hi, honey. DD222, hello from New Zealand. Nice. Lucky girl, you live out there in the beautiful New Zealand. All right, let's do a past, present, future. Holy Spirit, guide and direct me for a past, present, and future reading for the collective. Show me what needs to be seen in the past. What lesson needed to be seen? Okay. Show me the present. What do we currently need to know right now? Okay. And what about the future? Bottom of the deck for everybody. Sorry. We've got act as if your partner is here with you. Whether you have somebody in your life or not, act as if they are with you. So you will always consider them. It's true. Even if you're single, it's important to act like you're in a relationship. If you're trying to build one, if you're trying to call one in. And if you are in a relationship, but you're not acting like it, you need to consider them, that they're always with you everywhere you go, everywhere you are. It's always the key to a good, healthy relationship. Michelle, you love my cards. Thank you so much for that comment. Thank you. Stefan, good morning. Bottom of the deck for everybody watching collectively. Things are moving forward. It may not feel like that today, but listen, overall, under all, you're moving forward. You're not stuck. It doesn't all end here. You're going to get your balance. You're going to get back on that horse, and you're going to ride, and you're going to keep moving forward. You are not going to be the same person forever. You've changed. You've gotten wiser. You've grown. Even if people around you haven't seen your growth, if you don't feel like your growth has been acknowledged, well, that's shame on them, not you. You've been doing the work, and Spirit sees it. The universe sees it. You're not alone. And this is about feeling confident and feeling good and solid into yourself. And you don't have all your ducks in a row, for sure. You just don't. But you've got enough in a row that you can now move forward. So just plow straight ahead. Keep going. I think you're making good choices. I think you're on the right path. You're on the right track. And you have succeeded. You may not be a quote-unquote straight A student of the universe. All right? You may not be valedictorian of the spiritual walk or journey, but you are passing. All right? That's what this means. You are passing and you're moving up to the next level. You are achieving success. You're moving forward. You're an achiever. You're a very successful person. Never not Know that. Don't stop telling yourself this. So that's the overall underall. Let's take a look at your past. What lessons have you learned about it? Speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change someone's life, including your own. And Temperance in reverse. So one big thing you've learned is you used to talk down to someone that you loved. You did. You'll know who it is. I don't know your story, but you do. And as soon as I say you spoke down to someone, you know exactly who it is. It's that person in the past. And boy, do you have regrets, and boy, do you wish you could have done it differently. You had a hot temper. You didn't even give it a moment to think about what you were going to say. It would just come out. It would just ease on out like butter. No thought. In the past, you just said what was on your mind in your relationship. It didn't matter. And I think what you've learned is less is more. The less you have to say, the more impact your energy makes. Let me close my door, guys. Yeah, you realize you didn't have to say anything. Thank you, Leah Guerrero. Oh, hi, Stephanie. Hi, Steph. I hope you always have a good day. I love hearing your tarot reading from you. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. So, tough lesson to learn. How to bite your tongue. How to bite your tongue because you love someone. Because they mean a lot to you. Because their heart means more to you than being right or winning an argument. You've also learned you don't always have to be in control. It doesn't always have to go your way. Your way is not the only way, and it's not the only right way. But that's a lesson you've learned over time. Now you've learned how to be a friend and also how to be a partner. In the past, you may not have known how to be a good partner. It's good to remember you did the best you could with the knowledge that you had at the time. And based on what you saw your mom do, or your dad do, or whoever was your model figure, you did the best you could in your relationship because of what you'd seen. Or whoever was the person you looked up to that you thought knew how to handle a relationship. You need to have forgiveness about your past. I hope you've made peace with that person that had to be right. I hope you made peace with the person that had to control the situation. I hope you made peace with the person that felt that critical correction was the best way to learn. I hope you made peace with that person. Let's see what's going on in the present. Actions speak loudly comes out. Express your love through your actions. Followed by Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Love is more than just words. I think you've learned today, right now, in the present, that talk is cheap. And whoever you've been dealing with, promises, promises, promises don't take you very far. They can have a mouth full of beautiful promises and words, and I love yous. I love you, I love you, I love you so much. You mean the world to me. Oh, all these words. But their actions, yikes. And here we're looking at Six of Pentacles in the reverse, Virgo vibes. You know what that tells me? Someone is not giving you their time, the time of day. They're not making you a priority. You are not first on the list, honey. You are last. And they owe you. They're indebted to you, and you've kind of let go of their debt for some reason, but you've given them the olive branch. Like, it's okay. It's okay that I'm not your priority. It's okay that you don't put me first. No big deal. It's fine. It's okay. You know, it's okay that you owe me. Your debt is forgiven, which is all sweet, fine, and dandy. That's lovely. That what a good person you are to be that forgiving and waiving of all of these debts and injustices. But I hope you know right now, today, that the way people treat you is a lot louder than what they say to you. And it doesn't matter what your man or your woman is saying to you. It matters what they're showing you. Okay? So forget what they told you. Look at what they're showing you. Learn that lesson here today. The person that you're dealing with sure doesn't give you a lot. They make promises of a heaven that I don't think you've ever seen. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about this promise, this happy thought? These happy words. Talk is cheap. Let's see what's going to happen for you in the future. Here in the future, you have physical touch is important. For some of us, nothing is more important than a tender touch. This might be a pat on the back or giving a hug to someone who needs it. But you need to be hugged, rubbed, your hands held, your hair rubbed, your cheek kissed. You need to be cuddled. You need to be touched. It's important. In the future, you have a King of Pentacles coming around. There's a relationship of someone that's going to keep their word. They're going to keep their promises. They're dedicated. Their word is their bond, and they want to be committed. They're not going to give up. Even when times get hard, they're going to put in the work. They're going to earn it. They're going to give fairly. They're going to do what's right. And they're going to give you what you've never gotten before, which is respect. And they're going to show you that they value you. And they're going to give you affection and love. This is a masculine earth sign coming into your future. Earth signs are one of the most lovely people to be in a relationship with when they are strong and settled. And I think this person is going to be strong and settled. You can count on this person to come home every day. You can count on this person to keep a routine, to keep a commitment. You can count on this person to put their pentacles where their mouth is, and to put their pentacles where their home is, and to put their pentacles to where their heart is. Okay, this person is going to deposit positive, strong energy into this high value relationship. So that is in your future. You are going to be moving forward with this earth sign. Could very well be a Capricorn. We do have Cancerian. We have Virgo and Sag here also. Just putting it out there. Crap. I didn't realize we had reversals in here. Okay, we're just going to go with it. I don't know. Bottom of the deck. What is an additional message about all of this that you need to know? From the spiritual realm, from the angels. Bottom of the deck is 5 of fire in reverse. And this is fighting for the person that doesn't want to fight for you and fighting over something for the wrong reasons. It's also about competition. It's also about defensiveness. It's about challenges as well. You might have been worrying too much about the details of your connection. You had a lot of ambition, but there was a lot of opposition. And you fought for it anyways, kind of knowing you were going to lose. In the past, what you've learned is the 6 of water, memories, childhood, and nostalgia, which is rightfully so in the past. Keep the past where it belongs. You don't need to drag it up into the future, obviously. Keep the fond memories where they belong in the past. It's nice to revisit them. Looking back is important and it helps you go forward. It can remind you of your old self, old dreams. It's good. We're always happy to rekindle something that was once so beautiful and vibrant. It's okay to remember anniversaries. It's okay to be in loving kindness. It's okay to be innocent in a wrongdoing. It's okay to even rekindle an old romance. But don't live there and don't be stuck there. Always look to the future because there's something else beautiful to grab on in the moment. And on that being said, let's look at the moment. In the moment, you have 3 of fire in the upright. Lots of goals. You have a whole new vision. You're super excited about what's going to pop up. Things are going very, very well. Maybe it doesn't always feel like that in the present, but the truth is, your life right now, it's going very well. You're making some good choices. You know that your ship is going to come in. You don't have an idea exactly how, but you know. You have a strategy for the next phase. Success is wonderful, but you can't rest upon your laurels. Whenever you have a time to win, it's time to move on to the next big adventure. It's safe to rebuild upon your accomplishments. But keep choosing something new. Dream big. Things are going to turn out just as you expected. Within the next 3 weeks, this month of August, whatever you've had planned, whatever you've been counting on, it's going to happen. just as you predicted and expected. You might be traveling for your career or traveling for fun. You might be setting some new goals. You have definitely reflected upon your desires, and now you've got the patience required to see it all come in. So I think right now you're a victor. I mean, you do have the Chariot at the bottom, so definitely a victor. You've won something, you've achieved something, you've grown. The ball is in your court. The wind is shifting in your direction. You don't have to fight like hell anymore for something that you wanted. You don't have to fight for someone. It's going to come right into your lap. You don't have to fight to keep something. Everything's going to work out. And the advice for the present is, don't get hung up on all these victories, all these wins. It's nice to coast down the lazy river, but you know there's going to be a challenge again in the future. And I'm not saying live as always, there's going to be a challenge. It's nice to coast, cruise, and chill. But just because you get a little slack, a little break, doesn't mean it's over. So congratulations on the present win. But nothing lasts forever. In the future, you have the Four of Fire. This represents prosperity, contentment, and celebration. Usually the Four of Wands marks a wedding, and the whole town gets together to celebrate the union of two people. It's a public celebration. With the King of Pentacles there, I do feel very much that you're going to be celebrating a new relationship. I do think that in a matter of 3 to 4 weeks, you may very well find yourself in a committed relationship with an earth sign. I do. Yeah, 3 to the 4, that's progress. What an incredible achievement it's going to be for your future. A time of prosperity and contentment, all your hard work just paying off, getting that win, that victory, and now you can come and enjoy it. Abundance and feeling so good and security is yours. There's no need for concern about anything right now. In fact, perhaps it's time for a little celebration. Pop the cork on the champagne. This card often heralds such events as engagements, weddings, or other long-term commitments between couples. Even the purchase of a house or the completion of a project well done. You've earned a well-deserved break. Do something for yourself and that person you love. Allow yourself to get caught up in the moment and enjoy all that Source has blessed you with. This is about putting down roots. It's about satisfaction. It has the energy of not a care in the world. It's peace. It's a happy family life. And it's a very special day. And yes, like I said, could even be a new home. If you've been struggling about worries for the home, I don't know what you're going through, but I know in the near future, 3 to 4 weeks, you're not going to have anything to worry about. Everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to work out. It's going to be settled. You're not going to have that pressure and that stress that you've been under. Money, abundance, financial security, it's coming in the near future. Okay? And you're going to put down your roots and everything's going to be okay. I also think for a lot of you, this is a relationship. So I definitely see this beautiful connection. And it's something you can definitely touch and feel with the physical touch card. I do think this has everything to do with your own personal space, your place, your happiness, and someone you're with. It's definitely in the physical realm of the pentacles. Let's get some other clarification. Sweet surprise, fulfilling work, and spiritual realization, the pine cone. Berries, tin cup, and pine cone. Padlock, not available at the bottom of the deck. I think you're going to be taken off the market. I do. I think it's a sweet surprise that somebody's going to realize, earth sign, there's the pine cone, that you are worthy and you're deserving. You're a hard worker. You're deserving of this person, of this relationship, of this money, and you're going to be blessed. The pine tree is green all year round, and it's a great tree to use pine cones and the pine needles in magic to represent abundance because it's green all the time. So I'm going to tell you, the green is coming to you in the future. Money is definitely knocking at that door in the future, but so is this earth sign, and it's prosperous, and I think it's going to flourish and grow. I think you're going to be off the market. I think you're going to get a house and take it off the market. But good things are coming to your future. I think I feel comfortable with that ending. I do. Prosperity and abundance, it's on the way. This earth sign masculine in your future. Just take my word for it. The past has taught you that you've learned how to speak to the universe and to those you love, because words become things. And you've learned there's power in the tongue. Hang on to that lesson. Don't abuse it in the present. Actions speak loudly, and sometimes even if your words are not coming out the way you want, your actions are speaking for you. And I think the olive branch is being given to you by the universe, and you're being blessed because you've learned, and you're doing good things, even though good things are not being done to you. And I want to say you've been building up a good karma. I don't think you're a doormat, but I think you have endured some unfair treatment. And I think that it's only fair that your love and forgiveness be repaid. And I think that's what's in store for you over here in the future. Your payment, your blessings, they're being stored up for you, and you're about to get paid off. So this is a very good time for you guys, okay? Like I said, earth sign, Cancer, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Virgo. Okay, that's who's been in the reading today. You just take what resonates for you. All right, and so thank you so much for watching my reading. This concludes it. It's about 30 minutes. Remember, this is a journey, not a destination, so you just keep swimming. Thank you for watching me. I hope you've liked and subscribed, and I haven't gone through all the names in the comments yet for the announced winners of the 2 free readings that I'm going to give. I know 2 of them stand out to me, and I have to write down those names. Okay, so I will be saying them very soon. Gildorado, I know you're one of them. Okay, so Gildorado, you're going to be getting a free reading, and there's somebody else that I wrote down a few times that I put in the drawing, and I have to draw their name back out. But keep putting your name in the comments, because I go towards who I'm called to go to and who I'm drawn to. Okay, so the more comments you put, the more you stick out, obviously, in my mind. But I'll be drawn to whoever, even if it's just one comment. But I am giving away free readings to those who comment. And if you're looking for a personal private service with me, if you want to see your natal chart, if you want it read to you, if you want to do a compatibility chart, if you want to do dream interpretation, if you want to subscribe to me and get a bunch of goodies and all those good things, they're on my website, jks1111.com. Thank you so much for watching and being a part of this soul family. May you be blessed tenfold as you leave this video, and may good things start happening for you. Thank you for being here. It wasn't an accident. You were led here for a reason. Thank you. Thank you for showing up. All right, so now I'm going to do the readings, the people that are going to be read for, and this is all of them: Christina Napoleon, Adriana DeLeon, Eat Me, and Rosa Martinez. Those are the 4 people, the only people left that donated the $31 in Cash App. So that's who I'm reading for, past, present, and future. You're welcome, Transformation Queen. I love you, girl. Thank you, Stefan, for tuning in, and Shannon Jones. Thank you, honey. Good night. I love you. All right, let's start with Christina. Christina Napoleon. Let's get some advice here. What do you need to know about your past, present, and future? Holy Spirit, please guide and direct me for Christina. Past is the moon. Intuition, illusion, and revelation. I'm hearing one very loud thing, Christina. You were right. I know you think the past, it was your fault. You feel that you are to blame. You take a lot of guilt with you with this whole past situation. I'm asking you to not feel guilty. A lot of your intuition was spot on. I know you carry that heavy bag like it was me, I was the problem. There's Cancerian energy here, which is always taking on the burden of others. Carrying heavy guilt when it's not needed because you do so much. You have a lot of psychic ability. And you've always known this, Christina, since your past. And I know that you've had some breakups and some drama and some problems in the past. But this is saying be confident in your intuition and your wisdom. Because your intuition always told you something was going on when it was. That something was wrong when it was. That something wasn't right and you knew it. You didn't always know the next best step to make. But the point is you were listening to your intuition. All right? And so don't feel bad. Don't feel guilty about things in your past. Because, yeah, maybe you didn't speak right. Maybe you didn't come off right. Maybe you didn't act right about that information. But the point is you felt it and you knew it. And so don't beat yourself up about how you reacted. Just know that the good thing here is you listened to your intuition and you were right. You may not have ever gotten that confirmation But I want you to take home the fact that you know what was going on, the infidelity, the lies. You knew it. And no matter how much you wanted to deny it and say you were crazy, say you were delusional, say you're making things up or you're insecure, no. Your intuition was spot on, saying something is wrong, red flags, big red flags. And I don't think you have all the answers because the moon is secrets, illusion. We don't see the whole story. But the point is, who cares? You don't need to see the whole story. You just knew something was wrong when it was. And I want to relay that to like when a dog senses a bad person. They don't know what that bad person did. They don't know that bad person's history, where they came from or what's going on. All they know is they're around a bad person and they sniff it out and they know it and they're like, get away from me. Don't touch me. I don't know who you are and what you've done, but you're bad news. And that's how dogs instinctively know who's a good person and who's not. So I just say trust your instincts. All right, let's see what you need to know about your present situation. Show me Christina in the present situation. Something is coming up to me about music. There's something about this is my fight song. This is my stand up and like stand up for my rights song. Does Katy Perry sing that? Is it like Hear Me Roar or something? This is the song I'm hearing for you. This is my fight song. This is the time where you get to stand up for yourself, express yourself, be creative, and be the artist that you were always created to be. You weren't always allowed to be freely expressive. But right now, at this moment in your life, you're allowed to be expressive of who you are. And it feels really good to be independent. And that's just really what I'm getting for you here in the present moment is independence and being able to be yourself. And you have the Lover's card in the moment. Relationships, emotions, and choices. The next relationship that you get into, you know right now, is your choice. You can choose the same kind of person you've always chosen. You can choose a new kind of person. But it's always a choice. And what Spirit's saying is, we've never shoved any human into your face. Even if they're a soulmate or a twin flame, we've never just shoved them at you and said, here, you have to deal with this person. It's always been a choice. And I do want to say that in the present moment, you're going to be able to choose. Do you want this relationship or not? No one's going to shove it down your throat here. There is someone in your life that you love very much. This is someone close to you. Gemini vibes, very strong. Very strong. And you feel relatable to this person. You and this person are a lot alike in many ways. Dare I say this even would be a soulmate? Now, this comes with its own trials and tribulations like anybody. But there is true love in your life right now. And as much as you may feel alone or separated or quote unquote, as you wrote to me, detached, 60% detached, Spirit says, regardless of all of that, there is love in your life even right now. And it is divine. And there's a lot to be seen and mirrored and grown in this connection. And whatever you're going through, however difficult, this is real love. It's not fake or pretend. It's not somebody wearing a mask. It's not make-believing, it's more than it is. It is a real and it is a deep connection. And you should just know that it doesn't matter how detached you are. Always consider that partner, right? Like the card we got today. Always consider your partner to be with you even when they're not. And that's how you're going to manifest this union. So you may be physically feeling detached here, but there's a closeness and there's a real love in your life. But let's see what's coming up in the future. We here have somebody in your future, a king of earth. This is a male energy. This male may very well have gray hair, prosperous, generous, and successful. This person may have some money here. It's a masculine. Funny, because we got the king of earth for the collective. And you got it here in your personal. So that's interesting. But yeah, Christina, this king of earth, this masculine earth sign is coming in your future. Bottom of the deck is the Emperor, organization, leadership, and structure. The Emperor is an older man as well, mature, wise, and wealthy, or having, you know, some financial success. The world in his hands. Just so you know, all these cards are not one nationality. Okay, there's a pretty good mixture here. Okay, but I'm going to tell you, all of your cards are this beautiful caramel-skinned people. That's what I want to call them. Brown and caramel-skinned. Okay, they're beautiful. And you may very well be involved with somebody of color. It could just be me, but it's kind of an ominous sign. Every single card is, when all these cards are not. So I just want to say you might very well have a colored person here in your future, a beautiful caramel or chocolate-skinned person that is older than you, that is a masculine energy. This may be the person in your future or the person you're ordained to be with. All right? And I do think this person overall, underall, is going to be someone you're going to marry or be in a strong commitment with long term. Okay, I don't know what's going on now with this choice, with this lovers. It's kind of up in the air. It is love. It is soulmate vibes, right, that you're dealing with right now. But in your future, there is this beautiful, strong, successful, mature man in your future. And this person is going to be there to honor you and protect you and provide. And I think this person is ready for commitment long term. And I think you guys are going to own a home with some land, possibly. A lot of pretty trees, perhaps. And just build and put your roots down. You're going to have peace and abundance. And retirement is going to come sooner to you than you thought. So there's going to be some peace of life with this person. That's what I feel. So look forward to this beautiful peace, because life's going to get real smooth and real comfortable here in the future. And something good is going to come in the fall. So maybe you're going to have a choice between this person that you've been with and somebody else. But I think you will be torn a little bit between two lovers. All right, so keep your eyes peeled and open, because this person is coming around. But that's what I see for you in your future. Definitely, if it's not a man, I can tell you it's prosperity, abundance, and putting your roots down in a home and in a family situation. Okay, so great future outcome. And I do see retirement and peace in your future with a little bit of land, Christina. So congratulations and thank you for watching me. That is your past, present, and future reading. All right, so now I'm going to do Adriana DeLeon. Adriana DeLeon. Past, present, Adriana DeLeon, future. You got King of Earth as well. So far, collective, Christina and Adriana both keep getting this King of Earth in the future position. Just want to say, isn't that odd? Earth signs are really coming up today. So listen, Adriana, 10 of Earth is in your past, and this is prosperity, security, tradition, family. Gosh, your family is super important to you. Your family roots, your history, your traditions, your culture. There's also a dog that you used to be very close to, or you always wanted a dog, but there's this special dog here sitting next to this old man. He wants to play ball, but they're both old here, you know, and the family's growing and moving forward. So I see that there's this beautiful loyalty and kinship with animals, that you've always had this tenderness with them and towards them. And something that I think you need to take from your past is you were a very loyal person to whomever you were with. You were dedicated and you were very secure to trust and be with. I also get strong vibes of Sesame Street with this image. I don't know, Sesame Street, girl. Maybe that gave you peace. Maybe it brings you back to the past, but Sesame Street might have, you know, been a part of your nostalgia. Or maybe your life may remind me of Sesame Street, some of your culture, some of your history, and how important that was. Maybe it's something that's been spoken about on Sesame Street. I don't know. But listen, it's nice to visit the past for sure, isn't it? There's a lot of nostalgia here. I just want you to know that your foundation of your past is going to create a very good future for you. And thank God for your family and your tradition and your culture and your nostalgia and your connection with your past self, even your childhood self. It's strong and it's sturdy, and there's a piece of you that is very healthy that will be with you till the end of life. Okay? And if you have a pet friend, that person will see you at the end of the rainbow, over the rainbow bridge someday, if you know what I mean. Something you need to know about your present. You will be recognized for your talent. Okay, there's something that you're doing very well. Whatever line of work, whatever business that you do, it shows passion, it shows creation, with a creative mind, with some kind of special talent. And I just want you to know that you're unique, and you're going to be recognized for a job well done. So you might get a raise very soon about something. Whatever you've been dedicating yourself to and working really hard at, I see an increase of money, or an increase of growth, or an increase of like some kind of collaboration. There's going to be an increase in numbers with the people you work with or who you're hiring. But I see there's growth and prosperity. And I want you to know that right now in the present moment, you are making progress at work or whatever it is you're putting your mind to. It's working and it's going to pay off. And somebody's been looking out for you and watching you from the other side. And you've inherited a lot of your gifts from this spiritual guide or this ancestor. And they're kind of definitely giving you ideas and thoughts inside your mind, like telepathy. And they're putting away roadblocks so you can move forward, because they want to help you be successful in whatever it is you're putting your mind to right now, so you can get that raise, or you can make that progress. I also want to say, and there's earth, earth, earth all the way. If you are dealing with an earth sign, which it's prominent that you are, I see marriage and long-term relationship. This is going to be a successful relationship. Your person's very generous and definitely wants to give you years out of their life and commitment forever. These are the golden years, and I do think this person wants to be with you long term. The sun just keeps wanting to pop out for me down here. Success and recognition. Two of water, bottom of the deck. Partnership, commitment, and reconciliation. Christina, you're not going to be single for long. Your past is marriage. Your future is marriage. You're moving into marriage and commitment. You're progressing. You're going to get what you've set your mind to. Hang on, guys. Hey! All right, guys. Anyways. So, Adriana DeLeon, sorry about that interruption there. Yeah, so we're moving on to commitment with this person that I think is strong and steady, dependable. This is about family trees, heirlooms, birthrights, a sense of community, a wise investment in your past, and the King of Earth. All your plans are blessed. It's going to be time of prosperity and success. Finances are going to flow to you effortlessly and smoothly. Promotions, the very positive changes about your jobs and money is on the way. This is going to be someone who's professional, who is at the pinnacle of their career, a powerful person who is deserving of this position due to hard work and integrity, a very experienced person who genuinely knows what's best for everyone involved, someone willing to offer advice freely with a warm heart. It's about being a manager of others or even a boss. And it even talks about, like I said earlier, a time to retire. So listen, the career is moving in a really good direction. Money's going to go real good. And I do think commitment with this person, Two of Cups, it's going to be the right person to be with this earth sign. So listen, I don't know what you're going through right now, but I know that you're working really hard. I know that you're talented, and I know that you're being seen. And all your hard work is going to pay off. That it's time for that promotion. It's time for that person to want to commit to you and be with you and take your relationship to the next level. And I just want to foresee this prediction. If you end up with anyone, it's going to be an earth sign. And this person's probably going to be a little older than you. And cultural in some way. Very fun. I feel there's a lot of Latin or Hispanic culture with this person. So a love of that culture or part of that culture, but I think it's going to go really well. And I think there's a respect for the beauty in that kind of community. So I do see you going far with somebody like that, or letting your business grow in a community like that. All right, so that's what I see for you, Earth sign man. Okay, and prosperity in work and business. Money's on the way. All right, so now we're going to see what's going on with Eat Me. What do you need to know about your past, present, and future? Okay, Spirit, what does Eat Me need to know about the past? The Empress, creation, abundance, and action. What do you need to know about the present? Knight of Air. And what do you strength? Bottom of the deck is Ace of Water in the reverse. You're not getting a lot of love right now. You don't feel loved. In the past, there was this beautiful life. Your mother gave you a beautiful life. Abundance. She created you. There was nurturing. There was money. There was stability. There was nourishment. There was a lot of growth. Okay. Your past, you may have grown up in a good home or grown up seeing prosperity, seeing the good way of life. Okay. There was goodness in your past. And I feel like, what happened? Now you're feeling completely unloved. Page of Water in the reverse. You just don't feel loved. There's a detachment here. You've gotten very cold here in the present. This Knight of Swords is intellectual, determined, and motivated. This is kind of, I want to be strong on my own. I want to strike off on my own. She's taking the flowers from this Empress's world and taking it into the cold, bitter forest. And so there's this cold, I mean, look at the drastic, warm, beautiful, green, lush to dead, cold, freezing, and uninhabitable. I mean, you can't live comfortably like this. And yeah, just like you said, you're homeless. And she was a stay-at-home mother. And your biological father was a doctor. So, you know, there's a good living there. Okay? And so now there's trouble. Now there's pain. Now you're seeing truths that you didn't see. There was a lot of psychological games that maybe you discovered as a teen or a young person. Something psychological in the mind. And it's about seeing things very realistically. And this has caused you to just strike out and deal with this in a very direct way. And you're seeing so much truth. Truth about the world, truth about yourself, truth about life and people and spirituality. So there's so much struggle with the Knight of Swords. Let me read a little bit of that and see what's going on there. Life is going to be moving a lot faster, is what it says. Events that may have seemed to be on hold soon are going to come into focus and require your attention. There may be a little bit of stress as you adapt to the new timeliness of all of this and the timelines, but it will feel better than the previous lack of action. No more sitting around and waiting. It's time to get things done. Look for creative solutions to challenges. You'll see excellent results. Although you need to move quickly, don't forget to review the details carefully. And who you might be dealing with now is an extremely capable person. I think this is you. All right, air sign energy. You're an extremely capable person with a quick mind and determined will. Someone who can swoop in and review a situation almost instantly, and you'll know what to do. Always confident, a well-intentioned, courageous, idealistic, and knowledgeable individual. There is going to be a sudden frenzy of activity in the current moment. You're going to have to think outside of the box, be on your feet, and defend what you believe. Your angels understand that this pace in life right now may seem very fast, but try to take a moment to think things through. Your ability to adapt quickly, changing situations is admirable. However, it never hurts to pause and make sure that you have all the facts before you act. And in your near future, you have strength, courage, compassion, and perseverance. You are a strong, smart person. And you're very smart. Look at that. You're fast within less than 72 hours. You educate yourself on items for discussion. That's great. You're very smart. And you're dealing with a lot right now. In the future, you're going to have to stay strong. You're meant for this. You're created for this. You're passionate. And you're a very strong person. When the major arcana happens into a reading, there's something major that's going to pop up in your life. Leo energy, perhaps. You have been blessed with the heart of fortitude and kindness to accomplish anything. There is no challenge or adversity you can't overcome. You may not realize how strong you are, but the divine knows that you possess the gift of gentle strength. There is no need for you to back down from your convictions, although it may be necessary to say no to others in order to be kind to yourself. Just relay the information in a compassionate way, and all will be well. It isn't enough to be gentle with others. You must also be gentle with yourself. Your angels say you are so much stronger than you realize, and they're going to help you establish a connection with this strong person inside of you. The future says, forgive and forget. And that empowerment comes through your self-love. You're going to have some courage to be tolerant of other people and their downfalls. I do feel like currently right now what you're experiencing is, even though you have a high intelligence, a very high IQ, that's not always enough. Intelligence doesn't take you as far as you need to go in this world. And something that you need to know about your past is beauty, looks, and the feminine energy inside of you can take you really far. So I'm going to need you to remember that it's more than just your intelligence. Hi, Rosa. You are on the list, girly. You're actually next. And you're the last one. So eat me. Stay strong. Take care of yourself. Be gentle on yourself. And take some advice about the energy your mother possessed, that you can take some of that and use it. because it's not just brute or strength or intelligence, but it's beauty, it's compassion, and it's gentle femininity that also is a very strong strength that not everybody thinks is a strong strength. They see femininity as weak, but it's very powerful. It's very persuasive. It's very healing. So remember that and work on creating the strength in that feminine part of you as well with the Empress. Okay? So you want to barf at that. Yeah. Well, the Spirit is saying, embrace your feminine side. This may be a side that you have not embraced and that you have not made peace with. So you're going to have to awaken the feminine inside of you because you're not at good balance. Okay? And then you're going to feel more loved. Emotions, relationships, and intuition is kind of down in the dumps right now with your Ace of Cups in the reverse. Your emotions may be a little bit out of control and not balanced. Your relationships are very unbalanced. And you need to trust your intuition more. You need to dive more into your feminine side. I feel like you've been in a lot of your masculine energy. Anyways, there's a strength. There's a strength in your beauty, a strength in your compassionism, and just a strength there that maybe has been untapped into. So I hope you can tap into that. But in the future, you're going to have to be strong with your convictions. And you're going to have to conquer certain things inside of yourself, certain demons, certain addictions, certain thoughts. You're going to have to conquer them inside of yourself and get control the best way that you can. Okay? All right. Okay, so Spirit, let's dive into Rosa Martinez. All right, Eat Me, thank you for watching me, hun. Stay strong, honey. You're going to be okay. You're going to be all right. You're resilient and you're going to overcome whatever situation you are going through. That's why strength is in your future. You're going to be successful with that. Well, even if you think that you're not a very attractive person, there's still something about being feminine. That's the way you speak. That's the way you feel. That's the way you connect to nature and nurture. So feminine doesn't just have to be physically beautiful. It can be emotionally beautiful. It can be spiritually beautiful. It can be loving. Example, have you seen Home Alone, where he gets lost in New York City and he ends up talking to a homeless woman in the park, and she's feeding the birds, the pigeons, and she's got an English accent. She's an older woman and she's beautiful. She's a beautiful soul. No, she didn't have the most dainty clothes on, and she was wearing, you know, old terrible things, and it was freezing, and she wasn't clean, but she had this sweet voice, and she was very nurturing to him, and she had good advice, and she was very nurturing to the birds. That's the feminine nature, okay? And she was beautiful to him like a dove, and she was an angel and a friend. And even though she was a large, older woman, she had this beauty about her. So it doesn't matter what you look like, it matters about the energy that you give off. Okay? All right. So let's get into Rosa. Spirit, guide and direct me for Rosa. Let's see what you need to know. Rosa, do you have any questions that maybe you want answered about your past, present, and future? Thank you, Rosa. I loved that woman on Home Alone 2 Lost in New York. She was a really great character in that movie. I wish I could see more of her. I want to see more of her movies. I just love that kind of a woman. Any older woman with an English accent always gets me. I just think they're so cool. They're really cool. All right, anything that comes out, okay. All right, Spirit, guide and direct me for Rosa, past, present, and future. Past is the Judgment card, renewal. Present, Page of Fire. Future, Nine of Earth. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Water, romantic, emotional, and dramatic. You don't see this water sign coming towards you right now, but he's coming. He's coming. He's in your energy, this Knight of Cups. He's romantic, emotional, and dramatic. You're going to love being in a connection with the water sign. It feels healing and rejuvenating, like a nice cold glass of water after being outside in the hot sun. Being intimate with a water sign just really fills up that soul. I do think this is the past relationship that you're going to be getting involved with. Somebody from the past is coming up. Reflection, self-evaluation, and rebirth. I do think you're going to rekindle something with someone. I do want to say in your past, karma really came up to bite you. There was a lot of karmic relationship that was beelining straight towards you, and it was just pounding you in so you could wake up and be reborn. This is a karma that you dealt with in a past life, and it followed you into this life. So I don't know if you have any past life memories, past life regression therapy, but there is something that you carried here and you've been using it, and Spirit's like, let's get rid of it. We got to have a rebirth of Rosa. Page of Fire. You were always artistic and creative in school. You probably loved art, and you've been super motivated to create and be found out and be seen and be known. I think your art will be known. Whatever artistic thing that you do, I think it's going to shine and it's going to be seen by others, and they're going to appreciate your art, whether it's painting, whether it's photography, whether it's creating something beautiful, whether it's cooking. Whatever you do that is very artistic, it's going to be seen and appreciated. I do feel that if you have a daughter, or in the future you're going to have a daughter, they're going to pick up your creative gift. And I do think this female child, or this young female person that you're going to mentor or tutor or raise, is going to be inspired by your example. And watch how you live. You are seen and watched, and you have an impression to make on this person. And I just see that they're watching you. In the future here, I do see that there's going to be a nice retirement. There's going to be a nice settled life with whatever you do. And you're going to be able to be creative in your future as an older person. That your creative work, you're still going to be doing that when you're older. You're going to be enjoying the fruit of your labor. You're going to be enjoying things that you love to do. And I think you're going to have a lot more alone time. But I just want to say, like, in your future, I do see this beautiful garden, a beautiful home, perhaps a lemon tree in your backyard, and just peace, contentment, luxury, and independence. I don't think you're going to have to worry too much in your future. This Page of Fire, this fiery young woman, may even help take care of you when you're older, or you may partner with this person. But I feel like there's a small cottage, or there's just this beautiful place where you're going to be in the future, and you're going towards it. Like, you're building it, you're creating that life right now. You're creating it. I do think there's a lover that's coming into your life. And I don't think you see this person coming, but he's well on his way. There's a lot of love. This person may be younger than you. I don't know if this person is going to be forever. I don't get the vibes that this person is forever. I think this person may pass away before you. I do get the feeling that you may be alone in your old age as far as marriage. And it's not because you never found anyone. I think it's because someone may pass before you, especially with the Judgment card. But I do think that your life is going to be long. I think you're going to have love. I think you're going to have an impression to make on young people. And I think that you have a touch with a creative mind that you can go far with. So whatever you do that makes you feel creative, keep doing it, because you're building and you're creating your own little world, your own little empire. Keep creating. Get ideas from the youth or this young woman. They have ideas that they can help you with to grow your business, or to grow your ideas, or to write a book, or to do whatever you're going to do that leads you to financial freedom and at least financial independence. Something new and exciting is coming for you right now, and it may be all you can think about. Your passions are fired up. New information regarding something you love to do is coming in. Take action. If you're a little bit unsure, then it's okay to be curious and ask questions, but you need to take action. If you're ready, have no fear. You're totally ready to go, and you shouldn't delay in this pressing, I should do this energy. I should do this, but don't delay it. Your angels understand that you might be lacking in self-confidence right now. Please, I can't talk today. Please trust that we are here to help you. You have all the talent and knowledge that you need to take the next step. Believe in yourself and knowing that the universe has your back on this. This is about wanting to try something new. Try creative writing. It's about career-related information or messages coming in to give you guidance for peace, prosperity, and abundance in your future. The Nine of Earth says your hard work in the future and your dedication and your dreams will bring you to a stage where you can enjoy quiet moments and reflect on your life. You're encouraged to give yourself little luxuries. Take some time to be content in your solitude. Relax and ponder what it would be like to just be happy. What it would be like to be self-employed. This card indicates financial security or self-employment. It's about being independent, being a success while also being a good person. This is a renewed interest in your spiritual growth in the future. It's also having the best confidence you can get in the future. So listen, if you're lacking in confidence today, you are going to have beautiful confidence in the future. You're getting there. You're going in the future to have luxury. Like, at some point, you're going to experience luxury, and you're going to be able to get away from it all. Keep manifesting and keep believing in that dream. Okay? And just know that this lover is coming. So there's going to be a romantic and emotional relationship headed your way within 30 days. It's a water sign. But again, in your future, I do see some singleness, okay? And that's okay. I do think that this is far in the future, like when you're old, when you're older, okay? And I just want to say, like, you're going to get that place. You're going to get that luxury. You're going to get stability. And I do believe at some point you're going to find self-employment. Okay? And it may be with a younger person, but everything's working out. You are going along with the plan. Just make peace with the past and know that you may very well be carrying some karma from a past life into this one. Okay? And try to bury that and make peace with it and let it go, like end it in some way, release it in some way. And yeah, I also do think this person from the past is going to come pop up in your future. I do. I think this person's popping up. And I don't know how you're going to handle that, but they're going to love you. They're going to be intimate, romantic with you. I do know that. All right, and that's what I've got for you in the past and present and future. All right, if you guys have any more questions, if you want to know more details about someone you love or a specific event, and you want to pull more cards and you want to see what's going on, please message me there on my website, jks1111.com, and order a private reading. You can get a 5-minute one, 30 minutes, or 45 minutes, whatever your little heart's desire. You can wait till there's time in the calendar, or you can get an emergency. It's up to you, but those are available. And thank you so much for watching me. I love you, and I look forward to seeing you again. Remember, like I always say, this is a journey, not a destination. So you just keep swimming, my friend, and I'll see you back, hopefully tomorrow, okay? Good night, guys. Good night, markers. I love you. Good night, Rosa. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, wait for the read. Doja Cell, it's going to take a little bit of time. Keep a lookout by morning. Whenever you record, it takes some time to process and do an uploading. Okay? It's a little bit different than a live stream that just automatically gets put on. It takes time to upload. Okay? So just get some rest, and I'll check in the morning, and it should be done uploading by then, and I'll zip it over to you. Okay? I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Good night.